Okay, any views expressed are the opinion of the guest. That's not a representation because the programming reflects that politicking with 4 eyes. It's really no competition. Suffocating with the dope, you know I be twisting. Real ninjas out in the field, now we cotton picking. Not to mention our intention to cover topics and many of the subjects. I got more lines than the deli at the Publix. With King Pharaoh, PoPolitickin, I'm pistol whipping. Rappers jeopardizing hip-hop position. My opposition, intuition, prediction like writers on The Simpsons. To witness the glimpses from higher up dimensions. My bitches be fighting gremlins like Phoebe Cates. Let me cook, stovetop oven, easy bakes. Hydroponic with them seaweed flakes. Yeah, these rappers started from the bottom, power bottom. TD Jakes, unfollowed. Talking about have you ever been swallowed? Regardless of race, color, or creed, you get Apollo. We politicking, ticking, we straight politicking, ticking. When it's a great show, you got to listen to that politicking, ticking. This for the politicking, ticking. We straight politicking, ticking. When it's a great show, you got to listen to that politicking, ticking.
Welcome back to PoPolitickin.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Right now we're live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram Live. 1212. I'm in the place to be. The legendary AK of the group Do or Die. How you doing, bro?
No complaints, no worries. We in the day.
Yeah, man, I'm really excited to interview you, bro. You like a big influence on me growing up, man. A lot of your music, that shit still knock. You got some classics out there, and you classic part of the group. That voice,
no doubt. And you know what's crazy, but I see they tapping into the OGs really gave the culture what it needed at the time it needed it. You know what I'm saying?
it's kind of choppy right now. I'm just making sure the sound good. Okay. All right. So I just kind of wanted to start from the beginning a little bit. I just want you to talk about even before you like growing up in Chicago and what made you want to start rapping and MCing.
Man, just the background. My background was on music. You know what I'm saying? What made me want to start rapping was the Scarfaces and the Ice Cubes. I went to a show as a shorty to see Cube with NWA at the time, and just seeing them on stage coming, going down the stairs, the way he was representing NWA, like, man, that's me right there. So that kicked it off right there. And then to be on the legendary label Rap A Lot with Scarface, which that's my brother, man. Man, dreams do come true. That's the best way I could put it.
I said, did you watch the Tiny Desk with Scarface on it?
Oh, definitely.
That shit was cold.
I mean, right after Face got through, we talked for 2 hours, man. I was like, what a way to close 50 years of fucking hip hop.
That's what's up. Yeah, that shit, I liked it, man. I enjoyed it. It was like, I don't know. It just like, even like, Scarface sounded similar to you. He got that voice, man. Scarface sounded like he preaching to you anyway. So, yeah.
Right.
And so Tiny does that intimate setting and just hearing him and that music and like the live band, it was perfect.
Yeah. That set the tone. Like he said, he didn't know what he was gonna say, but being in the mix of the music itself and knowing what you want, not knowing what you're about to say, and that song came along, I mean, you was meant to be in the culture of hip hop when you're doing songs like that. That's a classic.
Right. And then how did Do or Die form? How did y'all link up?
Well, two of us is brothers. That's me and Nah. We brothers. And then Bilo, he's one of our childhood friends. So, You know, we was always amongst each other, around each other, should I say, and that's we just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? And as we grew, we still was liking the same similar things. You know what I'm saying? From going to clubs to kicking it to writing verses young. You know what I'm saying? So it was just we always locked in together and was thinking mentally the same way.
Somebody said you smoking. I see you smoke. What you got, Cuban or something?
Yeah, I got a Cuban, man. I got a cigar, man. Yeah. We got to keep these, man.
And then I was gonna say, and then how did y'all come with the name Do or Die?
Shit, we from the streets.
Uh,
it don't get no realer than that. Well, when you come from the streets, man, you either gonna do or die. And we've been doing for a long time. We're gonna continue to do it. And I express that to everybody that I run across. Man, I encourage you to keep doing, man. You only going it's only no's are temporary. Yes is always. All you gotta do is fight for it.
yeah. And then your name I know was AK-47. So how you come with that name?
AK Alpha Kyrie. Alpha meaning the beginning, Kyrie to mean to pray before you do anything. So in the beginning, you pray before you do anything. I know I'm not on earth and it ain't nothing bigger than me out here. I know it's a God. So that's where I got Alpha Kyrie from. AK.
That's tight. And then you mentioned Rap-A-Lot a little bit, but actually, like I've been doing this podcast for 16 years, and my two favorite interviews was me interviewing Jay Prince twice. That was like my favorite. I felt like I made it then, but I just wanted you to I didn't realize y'all was with Rap-A-Lot so long to just talk about how did y'all end up getting with Rap-A-Lot? Because y'all came out on Rap-A-Lot, right?
Yeah, we came out on Rap-A-Lot 1996 September, the year Pac passed away. Po Pimp was out since '95, but '96 it took off and went platinum. So Rap-A-Lot was the company that we went with, and us and Jay Prince, Jay Prince, that's my brother. We still lock in no matter where we at around the world. If I'm there, I go get up with him. If, he comes to Chicago, I get up with him. You know what I'm saying? We get up with one another, man. We still brothers to this day.
And then how many are you still? Because I saw that y'all did put some albums out on Rap-A-Lot for Life. So are you still with Rap-A-Lot now, or no?
Well, you know what, man? You can never say you're not because you're a part of the label.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're a part of the history. So how can you not be? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that I even saw. Look like y'all. How many albums did you put out under Rap-A-Lot?
Then we put out like 6 albums.
Yeah, that's
we put out like 6 albums, man.
That was solid. So how did it feel like being a part of, like I said, one of those iconic like groups? You got the Death Row, you got the Bad Boy, you got Rap-A-Lot. No limit. How you feel being a part of that Rap-A-Lot group?
See, you couldn't have said it no better. You said iconic. You know what I'm saying? Everything about it was iconic. Jay Prince, you got to think about it. Jay Prince, one of the first ones. Well, I'm thinking the first one that blazed the trail, that trailblazed, in the hip hop world for the South. You know what I'm saying? Like you cannot put them in that conversation. So to be a part of that, that's iconic within itself. Then beyond that, you had the Ghetto Boys, you had Devin the Dude, you had UGK. I can go on and on, do or die. Like, come on, man. Right to this day, those names I just said is still relevant in the hip hop world, and people will let you know by playing the music.
Right. And then I just want you to talk about how you came up with your style a little bit, because I know like we had the Bones back then. We had Bone, we had 666. But I feel like when you came in with your own, like you still had the kind of like they style a little bit, but you had your own, you put your own thing to it. So how did you come with your style? Got disconnected. There you go. He might have to get in and come out. We live too, so he think he got a phone call. Sometimes when you get a phone call, it takes you out of the call. We'll be back. We're gonna play the music and be back while we wait and see if he come back in right quick.
Yeah, okay. Any views expressed are the opinion of the guest. That's not a representation because the programming reflects that PoPolitickin with 4 eyes. It's really no competition. Suffocating with the dope. You know I be twisting. Real ninjas out in the field. Now we cotton picking. Not to mention our intention to cover topics and many of the subjects. I got more lines than the deli at the Publix with King Pharaoh. PoPolitickin, I'm pistol whipping. Rappers jeopardizing hip-hop position, my opposition, intuition.
All right, I think we got you. Can you hear me? Oh, you on mute.
Hold on. Yeah, can you hear me now?
There you go. Yeah, I'm back.
Man.
Yeah.
My grandkids, man, they something else.
Yeah, no, I said you probably got a call.
Yeah.
No, I was just asking about your sound, how you came out with your sound.
Oh man, I mean, to be honest with you, that was always us, like coming with the flow. You know, the flow was always there. You know, you got to think about it. Twista was doing that flow, but we was talking about the streets with that flow. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And as we connected together, for Twista to already have that flow, as we connected together, we just brought it out to the streets. You know what I'm saying? On the floor of 700 PM, flying up to them hoes in the BM, sipping Seagram. We was rhyming 3 words in one line and rhyming 3 words in the other line. So we wanted to do something totally different than what people was doing with the flow. Plus, we wanted to keep the words clear.
You know somebody else that said something similar to that, and they got their own style too? Project Pat.
Yeah.
He said the same thing. He said something similar, like but that was like, man, that sound is like, but even like it almost, like I said, it's like real smooth, like almost like you singing but you was rapping. So I'm saying it was just like you had that, like you got the golden voice.
Right. It's the melody, the melody with the acoustic voice. You know what I'm saying? So it just made you like vibe to it, like, okay, and then you talking, man, we talking plenty of shit, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
And then I would just say, talk about like some of the things, like far as your journey in hip hop, some of the challenges y'all faced along the way.
Oh man, where do I start? Where do I start? Like, I think one of the challenges was not knowing when you making millions in the rap game, you begin to spend more. You begin to spend more when you start making that type of money. And I didn't have an accountant. I didn't know about accounting. I didn't know about taxes. I didn't know. You know, you come straight out the streets. You know what I'm saying? And as time went on, we began to learn about the taxes. We began to learn about accountants. We began to learn about lawyers and learning about a lot of this stuff, man, that we had no idea of. And I'm glad we caught on to it early in the rap career. You know what I'm saying? To have the people around us that we do have around us, should I say? You know, so that was one of the obstacles. But I'm glad I bumped into that obstacle because, you know what I'm saying, it cut me, it made me different. It cut me different.
You know what I'm saying? How you think you, like I said, you said 95, so that's almost 30 years. How you think what's the key to the longevity with you and Do or Die? You on mute again. There you go.
Say that again.
No, I was saying, like, far as, because you were saying y'all started in 95, so I said that's close to 30 years. So I said, what do you think the key to your longevity is?
Let me turn this down. The key to longevity, to be honest with you, fam, is knowing to me, for me, knowing what you want, you know. Uh, can you hear me through here?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, cool. So the key to I feel like the key to longevity is just really knowing what you want. Like in the coming in the game, we knew we was looking for a hit song, but having fun doing it was the key. It was like, okay, we looking for a hit song. No matter, we know it's coming, but we just got to continue to work and have fun with it. And when it's like this, when you doing music and it becomes like a burden to you, you don't even want to do it no more. It feel like a job. You don't want something that's making you money to feel like a job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So to be in the longevity stages, you just want to have fun with what you're doing. Like what better way is to make a bag and you having fun at the same time making a bag?
Right. Yeah, I want to ask you about. I saw a lot of. I was looking at your song. I was looking at some of your song. A new song you came out with, but I saw somebody comment and they was like, "Man, it ain't the same without Johnny P." So, just how you feel about Johnny P and the music y'all created together?
Man, well, Johnny gonna always be Johnny. You know what I'm saying? Johnny P, man, it's Johnny P forever. That's my childhood friend.
Mm,
I wish it never happened the way it did, but Johnny P passed away. But we still represent him when we stand on those stages. You know what I'm saying? And that sound of his vocals, you'll never get back. That shit was soulful, and there'll never be another Johnny P. But I'm one that say, you know, I love to see other people have the opportunity that he had. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you just can't stop there because something happened like that. That's how you carry his name on. Try to find that Johnny P.
right. And then,
Mhm.
how far as like, how do you want like? Because we do this for like the younger generation too. So, what do you want the younger generation to know as far as like the legacy of do or die in y'all music? What was y'all trying to do and create?
uh, we was creating something that we knew that'll live forever. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? If, God forbid, if I leave, you still gonna hear, "Do you wanna ride?" Or you gonna still hear, "Do you?" Or you gonna hear, "Can you smoke and ride?" Look, we got so many hits. You know what I'm saying? You want to leave
right.
something, man. You want to leave a stamp on the world that's gonna live forever, man. And even when you're not here, it'll make people be like, "Damn, that's Buddy and them." You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
And then, which one of those songs is your favorite?
all of them. You know what I'm saying? Because we done built them from ground up. And it took time. It's like raising a child. You know what I'm saying? When you doing music, it's like raising a child.
Well, somebody, I had a fan question. Somebody wanted to know about that song Po Pimp, and they want to know, can you share the story behind its creation and the impact it had on your career?
Oh man, Po Pimp started. Man, how should I put this? Po Pimp started. Me and Bilo was just got through working out, and we got through jogging. We went into my mother's house, and there was a tape sitting on the table. I took the tape and put it in the radio, played it, and there was a song by David Oliver called Miz. And I was like, man, we got to get this cat Traxter to play this over. So Traxter, we took it to the studio. Traxter played the beat over. We went, we went and started figuring out the hook. Once we figured the hook out, we took it to Johnny. Johnny started singing the hook. That was it after that. So we got this place called the Flea Market where all the rappers at that time was meeting. So we going downstairs, Twista coming upstairs. As Twista coming upstairs, I'm like, man, I got this joint I need you to jump on. So Twista was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Bring it to me. So I go give it to him. He do his verse to it. Once he do his verse to it, we in the studio vibing to it. Next thing you know, we do all the business part to it to get it out. And once we got it out, it's like the song wouldn't stop selling. And we were selling out selling boxes, like 500 boxes in one day as point in time. It started from 10 tapes to 500, and it was just selling like 2,000. Then I said, yeah, we got a hit.
So we knew we had that, and we knew we had to take it to the next level. So it was this group called Psychodrama. They had a song called Magic,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't do the only thing they didn't do with that song is put a video to it. It would have, man, they would have blew up. So that I felt like God put that on my heart to make sure, hey, make sure y'all go do a video. So that's when we got up with Rap a Lot. Jay Prince called me and we was like, man, come on, let's do it. Man, the next week we was doing a video, and it was history after that.
I would say, you say you in Chicago. I was in Mississippi, so that's like a pipeline, direct pipeline. So I
Yeah,
was getting it because it was
yeah,
like
definitely.
I don't know for what reason though, but it seemed like even my granddad, he was in Chicago. He came down to Mississippi, so it was somewhere they was always either going to Mississippi to Chicago or going from Chicago to Mississippi.
Yeah, yeah, those are definitely connected cities. Mississippi and Chicago is definitely connected.
Yeah, so like I said, I remember growing up. I remember when it first came out. I was there.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then so how did you end up working so closely with Twista?
Childhood friends, Twisted from the west side like we are, from the west side of Chicago like we are. You know what I'm saying? We always came across one another's path, and God seemed fit to do a song together, man, and it worked.
So what's up? And then is there any other collaborations that you enjoy doing?
Man, the one we did the song with Face called "Who Am I," which was super dope. DJ Quick, uh, did the joint with DJ Quick, man. That was dope. Man, it was so many people, man. Rick Ross, we got a song with Rick Ross. Uh, that was dope. No, we always collab with T Twister, man. But it just, but I'm excited every time we collab with Twister because it's always that magic that comes with it. Man, we collab with so many people, man. It's crazy. Ja Rule, we collab with Ja Rule. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I can go on, man, with the people that we collab with, man. And it's definitely many more to come. One person that gave us props on Ti podcast with Jadakiss, and I definitely want to collab with him. Him and 21 Savage, because 21 Savage did the same thing. 21 Savage was playing Smoke a Ride on his whatchamacallit and was singing that shit verbatim. So I was like, yeah, I got to reach out.
Hey, you saw Keke Palmer? She was throwing that thing back to your song.
Man, hey man, that shit was crazy, right? And she went viral like, whoa, that shit was crazy when I seen that, and I was like, yeah. And she said, man, this was my favorite Facebook son. I was laughing. I was like, yeah, but that shit went so viral. There was so many people hitting me like, man, woo. I was like, okay, that's dope. So the music speaks for itself. Like you really don't have to do too much of nothing no more. Just hit those stages and make sure you know what I'm saying you sign an autograph, taking pictures, doing what you usually do.
Yeah, I was man, I don't know, cause I was in the military, so I kind of missed some stuff, but I didn't know y'all had a song with Kanye. I saw the video the other day. So how did you like that
Yeah,
song?
man. Yeah, Kanye. My brother actually used to go to Kanye's house before Kanye took off,
Okay.
and so they was already connected, him and my brother, and we used to go to Kanye's house, man. Kanye will do beats and shit for us and things of that nature. And Kanye took off, and he was like, "Man, once I take off," he said, "Once I take off," he said, "When I," he said, "Once I take off, man, I'm gonna make sure we do something." Sure enough, man, shit, Kanye took off, and he came back and said, "Man, let's do some songs." We did 2 joints with him. The shit went platinum. A lot of people don't know that shit went platinum.
Mm.
You know,
Higher?
so yeah, how you went platinum?
Oh, I didn't know that either. It was like then I was like, how much control did Kanye have on that song? Because I was like, it just seemed like that was like kind of out of y'all wasn't really making music like that. That seemed like a more of a happy. So I was like, that must have been Kanye song more, or how was it?
Yeah, it was more of his vibe. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
just made sure we did us on there, like da 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 da. You know how we flip the flow. You know what I'm saying? So we made sure we did us and then change it up. But he wanted to take it over there to that side of it, which I was like, man, we should do something totally different. But when platinum, when you speak in platinum, he was like wanted to take it to another level, and why not? You know what I'm saying? At that time, he was the hottest thing out there.
Mm. And then just far as like so like you said y'all been in the game since '95. What are some like of the changes that you've seen throughout the years, like how hip hop evolved?
Um, just being able to use social media to blow yourself up, you know what I'm saying? To really just work your, really just grow your fan base. Like we didn't have that. We got that. They told me we got it out the mud. But no, we got it out the quicksand. That shit
Um
was different. You know what I'm saying? That was different. So they get a chance to like run across people that we never got a chance to run across. We had to drive down the expressway. We had to go down, you know what I'm saying? We had to meet the people. It's at a point now when you're on social media, man, all you gotta do is hit one button. You could be sitting in front of a million people.
right. What you
So that's the big difference.
what you think about streaming from the cassettes? I had cassettes back in the day. We went from cassettes to streaming, cassettes to CDs to streaming.
I feel like streaming, they cheating them. Fuck say that. I feel like with streaming, they cheating the motherfuckers because you know what I'm saying. You should get paid way more than what people getting paid. When they said that shit about Snoop did a billion and got
Yeah,
40,000, I was like, nah, man, that shit, like y'all, the motherfuckers cheating, man.
that's what I said I was like, shit. If he's saying that, that means a lot of people ain't getting paid because people ain't getting that many goddamn plays.
Exactly. So that's why, you know what I'm saying, they made it into that because they wanted to be able to control the environment of hip hop.
What do you mean by that? Oh, you saying that's why they started the streaming to control the environment?
Yeah, if I can give you what I want on streaming, if I can give you what I want on streaming, then I'm controlling it. You know what I'm saying? That's a
Right.
big difference. If I can give you what I want,
And I say, speaking of that, what do you feel about the current state of hip hop? How you see it with the what's out now, what they're putting out on mainstream?
um, what's out now, to me, what's out now, man, that's a good question. But what's out now to me is more of a, hey man, look, we gonna do this, and it don't have that classic vibe anymore. You know, when you hear a song, you be like, I could play this 4 years down the line. I could play this 10 years down the line and still feel that same way. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that no more to me.
You know what? What's kind of what you're saying and what I get of it. It's like what they doing now is like they'll jump on Po Pimp and rap over it, but it'll be the Po Pimp beat. So I was like, you
Right.
already winning because you rapping off a classic beat.
That's it. You
But then
feel me?
But then the bars don't be nowhere near, like it ain't gonna nowhere near Po Pimp's bars. So it's like if you gonna do the song, at least do it as good or better. Don't do the song, then you're not even, So that's why like even the songs, like it's a lot of African people redoing the like Tony Braxton, that at last that was Tony Braxton's song, they redid it. Or so I just like, I don't like when they redo the songs, but they're not making them as good. It's kind of like, what are you redoing them for?
Right. Like you're not even capturing, like if you're gonna do it, take it to the next level.
Right. Yeah, I ain't like that. I ain't like that. All right, then what do you do when you're not making music? What you do outside of music?
Real estate.
Okay.
Real estate. Real estate. Real estate. Real estate. Um getting ready to do a podcast, and I know too many people not to. Um getting ready to do a podcast. I know too many people not to. Plus, getting ready to just really step over into the motivational speaking world too, because it's a lot of money made over there. But I definitely love motivating people, man. I think that's one of the dopest areas to be in when it comes to millions of people who need that motivation.
How you going? Like, what are some of your You know, you don't give your whole spiel, but like for far as some of your topics with motivation, what you like to focus on.
Actually just really focusing on coming from the ground up. A lot of people try to okay, let me say it like this. A lot of people don't believe in themselves, right? So you gotta go deep within a person's soul and spirit to see what was going on way before they got to the point they are at now,
Mm.
and know how to know how to just capture them and continue to be repetition in their mind, so they can continue. They can start believing in themselves. Because once a person can get confidence and make it a snowball effect, then 9 times out of 10 they're gonna keep on moving forward. Especially they're gonna go looking for you, man. What dude that man that was saying this, that, another, and every time you feeding it to them, and it just being able to have repetition, motivation speaking to them, and the more you do that, man, the more they'll follow you. The more you get a chance to give them that conversation. And my whole conversation is believing in yourself.
Mm. You believe you do affirmations?
Yes, definitely.
What's some of your favorite affirmations?
Man, I am abundance.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I am abundance. I'm blessed. I am that I am. That's one of my biggest ones. I am that I am. Cause when you know you don't have to worry about everything else. You can, man, let me say this. You can create and manifest quicker knowing who you are compared to trying to figure out who you are.
Mm. You might have
And
to
I
break.
hope that didn't go over nobody's head.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say. I was gonna say you might have to break that down a little bit.
Yeah. So when you know who you are, right? You step into it different. You know what you want. Like it's already yours. It's okay. Put it like this. It's already yours. You have already conquered. You have already had the victory. So you got to step into it like that. You can't wake up and go, okay, I know I got to do that today, and I hope it happens. You can't wake up like that. You got to be like, I know I'm doing that today, and I'm gonna make it happen. You got to step into it, man. You got to in your mind. It got to already be done.
Yeah, I would say it's
Like
a
you,
church. It's a church song
go ahead.
called. There's a church song I listen to. It's called "It Is for Me." It kind of sounds like you
Yes,
heard the church song before. That's like what you
yes,
saying to me. Like you got to claim it.
yes. It's for me. Like I don't see nobody else with it but me. I ain't saying nobody else don't supposed to have it, but I'm saying it's for me though.
Mm.
And that's how you supposed to step into it. You can't step into it thinking 50-50. It got to be 100% all or nothing. You see how Kanye be talking?
Yep.
Man, I'm this, and this. He talking to like that because he confident in himself. He believe in him. Can't nobody tell him he's not that. Period.
Yeah, I
And that's
guess.
how you gotta. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say. I guess that's the part, and then that goes back to you. That's why you gotta like build yourself up and say the affirmations. Because when you start talking like that and walking like that, then people start calling you crazy and shit. So it's like, oh, I'm crazy
Yes,
because I believe in myself. Like
because
it's
I
kind of
believe in
weird.
myself. But
Yeah.
it is crazy to believe in yourself because 9 times out of 10, a lot of people don't believe in themselves. So you going against the norm. The norm is people don't believe in themselves. So when you go against the norm, they think that you crazy,
Right.
or they think that you cocky, or you think you too much. No, man, I just believe in myself. What's wrong with that? We can't make that shit normal. Believing in yourself. You
That's
too crazy,
wild, huh?
man.
You know,
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean to ask you too, like, who are some of your favorite hip hop groups of all time?
Oh man, NWA. Man, it's too many groups, man. Run DMC, the Locks. It's too many groups to name because it's some dope groups out here. Outkast, Goody Mob. Man, I can go on and on, man, because there's just too many dope groups out here, man, that have definitely ran across and have shown nothing but respect, man. It's too many dope groups to name. But I feel like anyone that made it successfully in the rap world, that's a dope ass group.
Mm. Yeah, I would say kind of like some groups that kind of like they reminded me of y'all, but they was like from the South, but they still kind of reminded me with y'all was like 8 Ball MJG,
Yeah,
UGK, y'all was all kind of the same. Like that was I like all y'all music.
yeah, yeah. And one of the groups I felt like that was super dope. They was just being them, man, and they was so I don't know. They were just different. Migos. They were
Yeah,
just different to me. They were super dope but different to me. You know what I'm saying? And they ran off one another like you know what I'm saying? Like that shit was dope.
did you watch the Grammys?
No, I didn't watch it, but
Yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna say
definitely gonna watch it.
yeah, I would say Killer Mike won, but he got arrested for some reason. I don't know. They're not saying why he got arrested yet.
That's crazy to me, man. You know, you win three what you call it, and then you get arrested, man. These people, man,
Yeah, that's what I was like.
crazy,
I was like,
man.
how they even let that happen? Like that shit is crazy to me. I don't even watch it
Right?
either. I don't even watch it, but I saw that and I'm like, wow.
Yeah. Like, how did it get to this point? Come on, man. Come on, man. It make it feel like it's when shit like that happen. I don't want to say it is, but to me, when shit like that happen, feel like it's scripted or something, man. Like how you win something now you get being locked up. What's that all about?
Mm. And then so what are you working on right now? Current projects.
I got a EP out right now called Swimming with Sharks. Swimming with Sharks. Twista on two of the joints, and I got this young cat named Daryl Woods, man. That's super dope. It's called Swimming with Sharks. Is out right now on all major platforms. Working on a new album, new EP with us and Twista. We working on two EPs with us and Twista, and I'm just gonna start. About to start reaching out for my next album towards the summer, fall time. My next one, gonna be, I'm reaching out to all the people I was just talking about, like Jada Kiss, 21 Savage, and all those, all those guys.
And then another thing I like about you, what you will in the group, like because it's kind sometimes your music be kind of fast, but you always do most times y'all do chopped and screwed. I like chopped and screwed a lot too.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, you gotta think about it. Being from Chicago, but always being in the South. In the South, always represented do or die, man, to the fullest. So, we learned that we was a part. We are a part of that culture. You know, so it's only right that we, give give the world the way we look at it. Give the world the way we give it to the world the way we look at it.
And then what would you like to say to your fans and supporters?
They are not fans anymore. They are family, and we're gonna, what I'm saying, and they support me from day one, man, and that alone says a lot about the people who supported us because they supported my family and how we eat and things of that nature. So I honor that, man. I honor that. It is nothing that set the tone for a person to say, "This is my hard earned money." Here you go. We respect that to the fullest, man. That's why we don't say fans; we call them family. And whatever we can do when you come to a show, man, we take pictures, sign autographs, we do it all, man, because at the end of the day, they don't have to be there. We just did like 3 sold out shows by ourselves. So
Mm.
that lets you know that we doing right by the people. You know what I'm saying? You got to do right by the people. You just can't take their money and keep it moving. It's like, what you doing, man? You not really know. You know what I'm saying? You really not no artist, man. Artists, this is what artists do for they fans. They call them family. We call them family. That's what we do for our family.
And then I noticed another thing too. Y'all hitting all different races and creeds, man. A lot of people love your music, not
Yeah,
just yeah.
yeah. The first 2 shows we just did this January, man, just passed. It it was probably a handful of blacks, but that don't mean that our people don't support it. They support the shit out of us. Man, it was a all white crowd, period, and that was dope to me. Like, okay, it ain't like I ain't never seen it before. We didn't had shows where 50,000 people came out. You know what I'm saying? So, but just to see it at this point in time and constantly seeing it and it's sold out, it speaks volume, man. That means we're going in the right direction.
And then what's some of your favorite moments from touring and performing?
When we our first tour was with Digital Underground and
Mm.
Outkast.
Yeah.
That was our first tour started with them. So that was amazing to me because I'm sitting at home and I'm eating some cereal and I'm watching Digital Underground and Outkast to now I'm on the road with these guys doing a tour. Come on, man. How dope is that, man?
The rest was history, huh?
The rest was history, man. But it was dope to be among Digital Underground, the people who gave Pac his first shot. You know what I'm saying, in hip hop.
Right. All right, man. I want to say thank you for coming through politicking with me.
You already know, man. This is what we do, man. You know, ain't nothing but family. You dig, man? Hey, y'all go get that album, Swimming with Sharks. It's on all platforms. You can follow me on Instagram, AK_do_or_die. That's AK Do or Die. You can follow me on Facebook, AK of Do or Die.
What's up, man? Like I said, it was an honor talking to you, man.
You already know, family. You already know. You call, and we're gonna pick up. You dig?
All right, man. We out. Y'all make sure y'all follow the legend and follow me. I had to put me out there. Yeah, if you can follow me too, I'm at PoPolitickin, but y'all follow the legend, then follow me. We out.
Already. Chat.